I just made a video and then I deleted it because I felt like there was so much more to say that I didn't get out. And first of all, I've been all over the flippin' place all week this week, all week last week. It's just been pretty flippin' crazy, okay? Timelines are collapsing. I'm going through exhaustion, just being extremely, extremely tired mentally, physically, emotionally. I've been feeling on the verge of crying several times today after I got home from work. That's usually typically the way that my higher self, I guess, reacts, or my soul reacts. It'll allow me to go to work, do the things that I need to do, and then when I get home, things start purging and clearing and things of that sort, which is exactly what I've been going through. Exhaustion, just wanting to cry, very much like I am hypnotized, so to speak. I'm going through energies of just feeling like I'm just existing. And then, you know, when I'm noticing and observing these timelines collapse, it looks a lot like not reliving things that I've already cycled through and did healing on and, you know, really took a look at and changed, whatever it may be. But instead, it's more like observing that I have these feelings, that it's okay to have these feelings about it, that, you know, that may never completely go away. However, I don't have to let it define who I am. And that's what I've been observing about this time with the timelines collapsing and things of that sort. So observe what you're experiencing, whether it be just a lot of emotions all over the place, aches and pains in your body, reminiscing about things that have happened in the past and then wondering, like, why am I even thinking about that? Because it's not something that I desire anymore. Thinking a lot about the things that you desire and the things that you haven't got that you desire, and wondering if God, the universe, your angels and guides have been lying to you the whole time. These are all things that would happen while you're going through collapsing of timelines, okay? You may feel just all over the place one minute, and then the next minute be like, what the hell? You know, I am very, very present and don't understand that. Again, the energies are going to be back and forth, up and down, making you feel like you're all over the place. A lot of thoughts coming into my head that I typically wouldn't have anymore. You know, the more that I've evolved as a human being, and in my spiritual journey, I have realized that not a lot of things run through my mind anymore, unless it's when I'm going through a major change. And I know that this change is giving me 321, guys. That's a number to look up on Sacred Scribes. But if I'm going through a significant change, and it's only the things that are coming into my mind because my intuition is giving me a heads up on what is happening, or maybe I'm having some sort of premonition or whatever it may be. And I don't know why it's so flippin' dark in here, but, you know, deal with it for a minute. But these timelines collapsing are going to make you feel really, I'm serious, all over the place, okay? Maybe you're even forgetting what you're getting ready to say, or maybe you just can't find the words to say, even though it's in your mind exactly what you do want to say, and it's driving me nuts being in the dark, so I'm going to come back in here. I was just trying to, baby bird is flying around, anyhow, so I am trying to stay away from her flying at me while I'm trying to make this video. She will definitely land on my head. She's up there now. She's getting ready to be released in a couple days. So a lot of symptoms are going to come up with collapsing of timelines. Okay, some of the symptoms that you may have would be tired, energy all over the place, ups and downs, sleepless nights, only getting maybe a couple hours of sleep, if that. A lot of going back and forth to the bathroom. It could even make you just feel like you just want to be alone and you don't want anybody to be around you. These feelings of, I just want to go at it alone, even if you really don't want to be alone, if that makes sense. But there's also back and forth with not being hungry and then really, really hungry. That's probably something that you're going through as well. You could also be going through weight changes. Your body is shifting and changing. So guarantee, as you're going through this shift, your body is going to start to look different. Your eye color may even look different. Don't look at my makeup. My eyeliner is smeared all over the place. I haven't had my shower yet. Anyhow, you could hear a lot of tones and stuff that you haven't heard before as this shift and change happens, or maybe it is tones that you've heard before, but just know that as these timelines are collapsing and you're shifting into new timelines, because that's exactly what you're doing, you're going to feel energetically off. Okay? Take care of your body. Rest when rest is needed. Talk about it with other people that are going through this. I know me and my friend Rhonda talk about it, and Sandra, Denise, we talk about these things because these are things that we are going through and we are going through together. It may not be the same exact situations, but energy is the same type of energy. So be there for others if you can. Journal about what you're going through. If you don't know who to go to, reach out to me. You guys have my email address. It's under each one of my videos. But listen, spend time in meditation, spend time out in nature. If you have animals, where's he at? Get with your animals and love on them and just allow your energy to process in other ways. Being outdoors is one of the best ways. I can't say that enough. Being outdoors is one of the very best ways. Say hi to baby bird. This is Ruby or Rudy, depending on what her attitude is. Copper really almost killed her. I can't say he almost killed her. He could have killed her. But he was pulling on her when we went on a walk on Father's Day, and she barely had any feathers. I looked up what to do, and they said, put her back in her nest. We couldn't find a ladder tall enough to put her back in her nest. So me and Copper, I should say me, I ended up seeing if she's getting ready to eat. I'll show you while I'm telling you the story. I ended up seeing it, what else I can do, and it told me to make a makeshift nest and put it back where I found the bird, close to it. I did that. About 6 hours later, I went back to check on her. She was on her side. The makeshift nest was on its side. Her neck was all like sprawled out, like long, and she was starting to look like she was drying up and had a few ants on her. So I was like, I can't let her die. So I brought her home, and I've been raising her, and she's now flying, and she's now eating on her own, so she's getting ready to be released. It's going to be a sad day for me. I know that. I do love her. Copper has grown to love her as well. And, of course, everybody that comes over and sees her, but she belongs outside. She belongs in the wild, and I'm just happy that I've been able to help her to grow and live, if I may. Anyhow, I might share some videos and pictures with you guys at some other point, but this is Baby Bird, and she'll be going soon. Okay, guys, anyhow, much love to you. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.